Hey everybody, Joe here.
Hi, I'm Dee.
And this is
Candid at the Movies.
This time we'll be talking about the 2023 movie that just came out called Champions. We had the opportunity to go see it from the Monday Mystery Movie Night.
That I could not pronounce.
Mystery Movie Monday. Movie Monday Mystery.
Shout out to Regal for the mystery movies.
And who's the star, baby?
Woody Harrelson is the star that I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Cheech was my favorite person from this entire movie. So, Dee, you want to tell them a little bit about it?
Yeah, so this movie is about the arc of Woody Harrelson's character, whose name I have now forgotten.
Marcus,
yes. So it's the journey of Marcus's, essentially a redemption story. So something happens with him, and he ends up getting fired, then he gets arrested, and he is essentially given 90 days of community service to go and coach the Special Olympics for basketball for this group. And they're called the Friends. And through this journey of actually spending time with these people, he actually learns empathy and things like that. And so it's a feel-good story or whatnot. There were parts of it that felt a little exploitative to me, but the fact that they got to go through different abilities. So you see people with Down syndrome. I really like the fact that they included someone who has a traumatic brain injury, because that's considered an invisible illness. And so sometimes you have people have illnesses that you can't see, that affect, speech and things like that. So I appreciated that storyline in there.
And I like how they made it its own separate storyline too.
Yes.
That part really touched me. But like you said, part of it was exploitative. But shout out to Iowa, shout out to Des Moines for not doing anything for these people. But you know what? That kind of makes sense.
Because that mirrors what happens actually in America. There's no money to be found for them anywhere.
Right. But yeah, shout out to them exploiting somebody in order to make it happen. So
that particular spot in the movie was very good.
Yeah.
He got his comeuppance, and he should have gained more money.
Also, we got to talk about how they put Martin. They were kind of trying to mock us. They were trying to kind of exploit him because of what he did in order to get him another job where he wanted to be. And fortunately, he didn't fall or drop from that bait because he grew. And you know what? That's the thing I love most about this movie, is that we actually saw growth.
Character development.
Character development. Can you say it again? Character development. That's what we need in these movies, guys. More of that.
And not just development for development's sake or to push along the story, but for you to actually feel good about rooting for the character.
Yeah.
Because some of the decisions that he made is like, I can see your growth.
Yeah.
I can see why you made that decision.
Mm-hmm. I can also see why he wanted people to feel good for him, even though he was trying to make the wrong decision for a minute.
Yeah. That we can't talk about that because then that becomes a spoiler, but yes.
just stop swiping right on Tinder.
Don't. Sometimes you just
I know
need to
that
swipe
sounds
left.
random, but
It'll make sense when you see the movie.
Right. Now, Dee, would you highly recommend this movie?
I actually would. This was like I said, it's slightly exploitative, but it's a really good feel-good story. And you are not only just rooting for the characters that are in it. I found myself like really starting to think through like, okay, so if I were in this situation, what would I do? What would be some of the decisions that I would make? And so I would actually recommend the movie because it's not only is it a good feel-good story, but it causes you to think.
I also liked it because it was a different type of sports movie. You know, the ending, it just seemed like, they're going to do the same thing, and then they twisted it, and I like the way they did it.
You still get the glitter.
You still get the glitter. You still get the balloons and all that stuff. That was fun. But Dee, what would you give this as a grade?
As a grade, I'd give it an A-. The story and plot is believable. The people that are acting as the characters really sell the story, and it was a really good, feel-good, sweet story.
I would also give it an A- because of Des Moines. It would have been an A.
But it was Des Moines.
But it was Des Moines.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, please click that like, share, and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell. Dee, where can they find you?
I am on Instagram as I am D Stafford.
Awesome. So y'all take care. Well, y'all have a fantastic day.
Bye.